Hello, welcome to a new session of Make It Happen Business Club. I'm Michelle Posada, and here I am with Maria, one of my leaders from Farmasi. Welcome, Maria.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Well, tell us a little bit about how you got into pharmacy.
Well, first of all, I've had a online business for 13 years. I sell jewelry, so I always loved the digital world and everything that has to do with it. But 2 years ago, I got pregnant. So I'm a mom of a 1-year-old. So that made me realize that I needed to diversify my income. And also, I wanted to keep on track with the digital world. I wanted time with my baby. I wanted to be present. I wanted to work from home. So this girl over here was posting about pharmacy, and I did not know what she was talking about. So one day I texted her and I was like, what is this about? And she was like, I haven't told you because you're not in town. I was in Panama at the moment. So when I came to Miami, she explained me what it was. And honestly, I was a little skeptical. I wasn't sure that I wanted to do this.
Why?
Because I thought it was a pyramid. First thing I thought, I was like, it's a pyramid. I don't need this type of business. Like, I have a real business. I have a real work, so I don't need to step into something like this. It's not my type of business. But then I did a little bit of research and I saw her check. And I have to say that excited me a little bit, and I started.
Amazing. Well, I know Maria from a long time ago. I haven't introduced myself in English yet because we have most of our content in Spanish, but here I am. I'm Michelle. I'm right now a leader of this corporation called Farmasi. It's a direct sales company for those that don't know about it yet. Farmasi, well, came to my life about 5 or 6 months ago, and it's just been crazy because I had the same thoughts as Maria. I was skeptical. I was like, this business is probably for people that haven't had success in their own businesses.
Yes.
And that's why they go to this kind
That's
of
exactly what I thought.
of companies. And there's nothing more inspirational that when you diversify your incomes. I own a restaurant, okay, here in Miami. And when COVID came, I saw how my business closed, and it wasn't because I wasn't successful. It was because there was a pandemic, and I couldn't do anything about it. I tried to, keep up with deliveries and things like that, but the business wasn't the same. I got into my e-commerce. I do e-commerce. I have a website called michiswellness.com with wellness products that I create, but it requires lots of investment and time.
Yes.
All right, because you have to deal with vendors, with logistics,
Packaging,
marketing,
drop-offs.
all these things that we don't have to do when you are part of a network marketing like Farmasi right now. So for me, when I saw the opportunity, I was like, okay, I can make more money because with my business, with my traditional business, I make like 10% profit when there is profit.
Yes.
And I made from my wellness business like 20% from the e-commerce. So when I saw that you can do 50% from whatever you sell in Farmasi, I was like, I don't make 50% of anything I do.
Of anything, me neither.
So looking at it like that, I was like, why not give it a try? My upline is Gabby Espino, who besides being a huge TV actor or whatever, she also has a traditional business right next to mine. She has a spa. And when I saw her doing it, I was like, there must be something good in here because I respect her and I consider she's very smart and she handles her business and her career very well. So I was like, if she's doing it and she doesn't care what people say,
why wouldn't you? Of course.
And then one thing that caught the attention of what you say and what was your first thoughts, it was that you thought was a pyramid.
Yes.
So what do you say to people now when they ask you if Farmasi is a pyramid scam?
Well, I have several things I can say about that. These are the things that I researched before I got into it. I mean, I bought the registration. I bought products, and this is the first thing. Like when you pay, the investment that you have to make, that it's minimum, it's product. So you actually receive product. It's something tangible. It's something that you can use. So even if you do not do the business, you have product in your hands. Correct. And on top of that, it's not only a whatever product. It's a really high quality product. So it's product that doesn't have chemicals, that don't have parabens, no SLS, no gluten. So vegan, not tested in animals. So this really caught my attention. And this is one of the reasons that it's not a pyramid. Yeah. Besides that, there are several things in the compensation plan that makes you have to care of everyone in your team or community, however you want to call it. And the fact that you have to take care of the small people in your team and the big people in your team, because they all provide you different things in the compensation plan that you benefit from and also they will benefit from, tells you it's not a pyramid, because you cannot just focus on the big people in your team. You have to focus on the little people also, because you need them also to grow. So this is one of the things that for me is like, it's really cool, because you cannot leave anyone behind. You actually have to help everyone that is in your team, because they all form a big part of your check and a big part of the community that you're building.
That's really important. And then with the thing you say about the product, there's over 400 products that we actually consume and we actually love. We're not selling to you like some business that...
Some idea.
It's like an idea. Yeah. It is something tangible, and it's something that we use every day.
Every single day.
We're
using right now.
We're wearing the makeup, and we use the wellness products.
The skincare,
the hair
nutrition,
care.
everything.
Look at this hair. Like
Look at this hair.
Your
this
hair
is
has
literally,
transformed.
I have to say, this is Farmasi hair.
Yeah. Like seriously.
Because
you should put it before and after.
I have to. First of all, I didn't have a lot of hair here, and I still have a little bit. I'm missing a little bit because of postpartum.
Yes.
And also, like, it has grown 2 inches in 2 months. This for me was insane. Like, I have pictures of it. Like, I just did my color because I cannot go around with 2 inches.
Yeah.
For the holidays. It's shiny. Like, you have no idea how it was, because I decolorated my hair last year, and it broke it so much. Like, all my ends were broken. And it's literally like coming back to life.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, another difference between a pyramid and a multi-level or direct sales, however you want to call it, is that you can also make money and make the business without a team. Yes. Okay? You can just sell the product and you're making the 50% off, and you can even become a director with just selling the product. Yeah. So that is another important thing. And besides that, pyramids are illegal. This is a solid company. We've been tons of times in the headquarters here in Doral, Florida. They costed $50 million. I called the mayor of the city. My business is in the same area as the headquarters, and I asked the mayor, like, tell me about these people. Is this a legit company? Like, I want to know, because I want to get involved. And she told me, Michelle, we do their background checks. We know everything about the company. That company has been 3 generations. It's super legit. They have, they own their land. They build that in record time, like 5 months. They build a $50 million.
And you see everyone working, like you see the owners of the company working there all the time. If this was a pyramid, they would be like literally like sitting somewhere tropical on the beach, relaxing while everyone else is doing the work.
And you see the leaders working.
See all the leaders working super hard. So you think like if they're working, it's obviously that they're not just sitting around. And you can see them on social media all the time.
They're
present all the time.
All the time doing business presentations, all the time. Selling their products. So, well, if you at this point want to know like how to make money, like the big money, because yes, you can. There's a limit of how much you can sell to the people you know. Yeah. But when the opportunity comes into, it's a network that creates under you to 7 generations, it's crazy because I just have 200 something direct people, but in my organization there's at this point over 3,000 people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That provides me volume, and it's not myself, like,
Doing
generating all the work.
Yeah.
It's you and it's the people under you. And
Yeah, you definitely like multiply what you're doing times who knows how many times. So your check just grows and grows and grows. I have around 25 people like in my direct line, that is the people that you invite to work with you. And with these 25 people, I have 300 or 400 people working. So it's not only your work, it's the work of those 300, 400 people, because it's not only your check, it's the check of the people that you invited to work in here and the check of the people that they invited. So all of these 400 people are working towards that check.
I know. And one thing is that us as business owners, there's this thing that Farmasi provides that is the motivation and all these incentives they give us that we cannot give ourselves because we're a small business. We don't have 70 years in business like Farmasi does.
Yeah.
And the fact that they give us trips to Turkey, Maldives, Paris, Italy, Miami, Mexico, it's amazing because if I hit the goal of sales in my restaurant,
you're not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I can book a summer vacation with my own money, but I still have to pay for it. Here, I'm not
Same
paying
with
for
me.
it.
How much jewelry I have to sell to go to one of these trips? Like, I mean,
It's a Maldives trip. I just earned a Maldives trip to Maldives, which is like the top trip in the company. And I was looking at the hotel.
It's insane.
Just the room, the cost per night was $5,000.
Wow.
Okay, and the tickets were $6,000.
You see, people get on with the program. We can go to Maldives next year.
So, okay, let's go into the opportunity guide that we have here in the website. If you are already part of Farmasi, you just go to your homepage and look for the opportunity plan.
At the bottom of the page.
Yes, and then you'll see it. All right. One thing I love about Farmasi is that all the marketing is so pretty. So it's like we have
super aesthetic.
Yeah, we have all these resources that we can use, and I really don't even have to make up my own presentations because this works fantastic. So here are your new partners, which is Embra Tuna and Sinan Tuna. Sinan is the CEO and Emre is the president. I love working with them because they're very young. Emre is my age. He's 31 and Sinan is 27.
That young?
Yeah.
Oh my.
They are that young. And as Maria say, you see them all the time working.
They're always at the offices.
Yes.
Always.
And it's very inspiring how, they really care about that. That the story of Farmasi and how they want to make it even grow bigger. So they're the number one company, direct sales company in Turkey, and they want to make it the number one in the world, and they're working so hard into it.
It's going to happen.
I'm sure it's going to happen. All right, so first the products. As you say,
okay. Products, like the 6 golden rules of the products in Farmasi are one thing that captivated me a lot, besides the community, is that they're vegan, they're free of heavy chemicals, which is a big problem here in the United States. They're free of parabens, free of SLS, not tested in animals, and free of gluten.
I love that. And then the trust, that was what I was talking about. When I knew that was a company I could trust and there was nothing sketchy about it, it really made me feel comfortable. I have a community on my social media that believes in my recommendations, and I never felt comfortable with other company in the past that came with these opportunities, kind of opportunities to me, because I was like, but I don't feel comfortable because Like there's like lawsuits if you
Yeah.
look for them and stuff, and really like pharmacy.
Yeah, they had no debts.
No debts, no
No
demands. Like the reviews of
Family business.
yeah, the reviews of the products are amazing. So there's no way that you can be like, I don't like them, or they're
Yeah, it's
no,
impossible.
it's
That's true.
impossible. And then they think that they're global. How many countries are we? We
We're
are
like in 34 countries
Yeah.
right now. And they have grown and like opening new countries super fast. So I'm sure it's gonna continue to open in other countries that it's not yet.
Yes. One thing that I'm sure you agree with me is the service that we have.
Yes.
All these logistics made that the customer service is there. If anything happens with your order, there's not something that we need to take care of. Like I'm sure
Oh my God.
in your
Customer
business-
service, in a regular business,
Yeah.
it's a pain in the ass. I don't know if I can say that.
you can.
It's a lot. Like you have to deal with every customer, and here you have everything set up for you. Literally, you call. Every single time that I've called, they answer super fast, and they have always fixed my problem. There hasn't been one time that I hang up upset because my problem hasn't been fixed. Anything that you happen in, and also the person that you call is the one that is gonna fix anything that you have going on.
Yeah, you don't
with
have to
your
like
team,
escalate
with
it.
your product, with anything.
Yeah.
They don't send you to. I'm gonna transfer you. That
Yeah.
doesn't happen. So that's really cool. I
That's
like
really
that.
cool, and that we are not. If it happens to someone in your team, it's not something that you have to take care of. You
Yeah.
know, you just like
You just
okay,
call.
you just provide them. Look, call customer service or open a ticket on the website with whatever is going on,
And they answer really fast.
They do. Then innovation. There's so many new products all the time. Like,
love
what's
that.
your favorite product?
My favorite is lipstick.
Oh my God, they're
No,
so good.
the lip gloss matte
Mm-hmm.
is insane. I have it underneath the plump because I have to wear the plump as well because my lips are small.
They don't look small right now.
I love lipsticks. They're insane. I love many products, but lipsticks are my favorite.
Yes, since I'm in the company, I've seen they're launching like about 20 new products, and I just been like 5-6 months in the company. So that's great because that always helps when you have like, oh, here's a new thing you haven't tried. You know, it
Yeah.
helps you sell. With my own company, it's really expensive to
To launch a
create
product, I
to
know.
launch a product because it's like you have to make a minimum order to
A minimum
allow.
order. Same with jewelry.
Yeah,
Same.
and you have to create the brand, the labels, do the whole marketing,
marketing
pictures.
yourself,
So
yes.
there's launch of products all the time, and you're not paying for any of that either. And then the opportunity, they call it opportunity because of their last name. It's insane. It's like the best compensation plan right now. That's why there's so many network marketing people that are coming to us.
Yeah, no, they're moving from their old businesses to this one because, of course, you're looking for the best for your team. You're looking for the best check for the people that work with you, that you see them working so hard. And, of course, you want them to make the most money they can.
Of course. Okay, so here is the founder, Dr. Situna. I love that the company was created from an actual doctor.
Yeah.
So that the company has a background in medicine, and that really like makes me trust the company as
Even
well.
more, yeah.
And here you see part of the story since Dr. Situna created his own formulas. Then Farmasi, the brand, was born. Then they settled as a direct selling company in Turkey. They first started as a white label company. They will
Yeah.
create these products for like supermarkets, pharmacies, and they were okay. This is a business model that some people in their company were kind of like doing behind
their
and
back.
yeah, and they were like took advantage of it because obviously they're really smart. They know what they're doing. They launched a Mr. Wipes, which is like a home products, cleaning products, Nutri Plus, which are
Nutrition, amazing nutrition. I take the meal replacement and I'm losing weight.
amazing. And then 2016, they start expanding over 16 countries. Right now, we are in the U.S., Canada, Mexico, in Latin America, we're in Colombia, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Peru. We keep opening new countries in Italy. You have your
yes.
people there, and
Italy, Portugal, Spain,
UK. There's some other countries in Asia as well, Malaysia. It's insane the amount of countries they're opening. The one that is launching in 2025, and that's why we have a trip to Paris. Is France, so that is a good opportunity there because when a new market opens, it's like
it's a virgin market.
Yeah,
so it's perfect to start.
It's perfect to start, and I think a lot of the success in network marketing is when you join at the right time, don't you think?
For sure, and this is the perfect time to join this company.
Yes. Some people ask like, okay, why should I sign up now and not like in 2 months that I have more time? And then it's like in 2 months, probably the people around you are already on it because someone else told them.
The people that you know, someone already told them. So you wanna plant the seed of telling them about Farmasi as soon as possible.
Yes. So here are the different brands. I think that I love is that are products that you use in your normal lifestyle, because if there's a good MLM company, but it's a product that is like awkward to recommend that you don't normally use.
It's super hard to sell it. These products literally like sell themselves.
Yes, and normally every woman loves
makeup. Or if they're too expensive.
Yeah,
there's companies that the products are too expensive, so you cannot reach the masses when you have a product that is so expensive.
Yes, one thing that makes Farmasi super affordable is that since they've been 70 years on business, they figured out their costs and they have their own factory. There's no third parties here. They don't do like myself that I have to use a third party lab, things like that. No, they have their own resources, so that makes
their own energy, own water,
their own plastic,
formula, their own packaging. Own lab where to do it, everything. The calendula, they cultivate the plant and they bring it to the lab and they have the formula. So they even it's like a farm to face type of thing.
Farm to face instead of farm to table. You're right. It's true. I love that slogan. Well, so yes, the opportunity, and that's why we can make not just 50%, you can also get cashback, and then in the end turns to be like 75%. We'll explain that later. It makes it like really profitable, and that's why people are making so much money. And if someone tells you, well, I don't use makeup, well, you probably like skincare. If you don't use skincare, you work out, or you
wash your hair. Exactly. If you don't wash your hair, maybe you have a problem.
All right, well, maybe you're bald.
Or you're bald.
Exactly. But then in that time,
you need the garlic shampoo then to grow a little bit of hair.
All right. Here is the compensation plan. We're going to do in detail in another video because it's a very long compensation plan. But basically, you start as a beauty influencer, and I think this is an amazing thing of their marketing. They don't call us like sales representatives or anything. We are influencers. What do you think about that?
Well, a lot of people have wanted to be an influencer, and this is like a right transportation to become that you wanted, and have like kind of a focus in your content if you're using social media. So I think it's a great way to call it.
Yes, I know. I also know that some people are like, well, I'm not an influencer, so I cannot do it. And they're like, no, we teach you how to become an influencer, but influencers have always existed. Like,
also, yeah, exactly.
It's not just in social media.
I was gonna say, like, you don't need 100,000 followers to be an influencer. If you are already influencing someone in your family to buy something to eat, or to buy something to wear, or something to use in your house, or something that your child was using and it's great, you're already an influencer.
Exactly. So here we give you the tools to succeed, also, growing your following on social media, because obviously social media really helps to grow to grow your team. and we'll give. That's why we're doing this for you guys, and we're giving you all the resources. But also, you don't need to. There's like so many people doing the business. Old school with the
word of mouth.
Yeah, with just telling your
Also,
friends.
I have to say, like, I think that for most people that maybe don't have a big community on social media, I think social media is kind of like to just like the people that follow you, even if you have 300 people that follow you, if you tell them about the opportunity or invite them to do what you're doing, which is the way I like to call it. I invite people to do what I'm doing. You use social media to kind of like build the credibility around what you're doing, like the continuity of the business that you're doing, not necessarily to reach people and close them, but just for them to see that you're actually continuing doing this business and you just didn't, you just stopped, not that you stopped, you know?
Yes, that's correct. So basically, when you buy your first kit, which costs normally $125, you're in 0%. You're not making any earnings yet. You're just consuming the product. But then when you start selling, and then you hit your first 200 points, you start earning the 3%, and it goes up 406%.
And 200 points are $200, basically.
Exactly.
Like $1 is 1 point.
Correct.
So whether you buy to sell or whether you sell through your link, because you get a personal link in a digital office as soon as you register and buy your first kit that has the products that you're gonna try, or you invite someone else to do this, then you get these 200 points, and this is when you start going up in the compensation plan.
Correct. And then you go up till the 25%. That's the maximum. And then you become the first title, which is a director, which is 5,000 points. That people be like, oh my God, well, I have to sell $5,000. I'm like, no, that's what you and your team sell.
Exactly. Like you start doing it yourself by consuming the product, but when you invite others to do exactly what you're doing, they also buy their kit, and those points add to your points. And they invite other people, or they sell. Maybe it's a makeup artist that is selling the products that she's using on her clients to the clients. So all of those points add up and add up and add up. And these 5,000 points, though it might seem hard, they're not. Like I accomplished that in my second month in the company, and I was surprised because I only had 6 people working it under me.
That's amazing.
So it's crazy how it just spreads and the points start coming.
Correct. Well, then is when this part of the compensation plan I love is you start going up in titles. And besides, I love the recognition. One thing that I don't know if it happened to you, but when I saw first that I was like in the group chat with, like, they sent my image that I became a director, and they're like, oh, Michelle, you're now a golden director, you're going to Turkey. Like, that kind of recognition really motivates you when you're your own like your own business, or when you have normally like a traditional job. That doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen at all. And the fact of like, we do recognitions for everyone on the team, and we do these little flyers and we post on social media that for some people might be like, oh, what is that? But for us, it's like truly like a lot of work and a recognition that you're giving to someone in your team, and they're really appreciative with that. Also, it's not only the recognition.
It's the money.
It's money. With the recognition comes money.
Exactly. And gifts.
And
oh my
gifts.
God, the other day they sent me this bathrobe that is like so fluffy and luxury, and it has my logo, and it's like, this means I can work in my bathrobe.
Yeah, exactly.
and they always send you little gifts, and it's really nice. So and that really motivates me, you know. But also the money, as Maria say. And then when you hit the director position 3 times, like 3 months.
This is my 3rd month.
Yeah, you're gonna hit that $1,000 bonus, and it goes up. With bronze, you need the 5,000 points, but you need 1 leader in your organization. This leader is a director that also have 5,000 points. And if you see these numbers here, Those are the side points, and that's what Maria was saying, that makes it not be a pyramid at all, because these points come from your small people.
Yes.
So if you just like have, oh, I have one director and that means I'm a director, no, that means you are a virtual manager and you have no bonus. Okay, you start having your bonus once you hit those side points, because it means that you are constantly inviting people to your team.
And also taking care of those people.
Taking care of them.
These are the people that are between the 3% and the 12%.
Correct.
The 15%.
15.
From the 3 to the 15%. Basically, this is all points. Okay, $1 is 1 point. What happens is that the more points you have, of course, you're going up. This percentage is going up. When you have 200 points, you're at 3%. When you have 400 points, you are. At 400 points, you have 6%. 600 points, you have 9%. And like that until 25%. Correct. What happens? The people that are the smaller in your company are between the 3% and the 15%. If you add up those points, those are the side points. Those are the points that you need to go up on the ladder. This is why you cannot let go of the small people in your company, and you have to take care of them and make them be leaders, so you can also get to other ranks. So this is really cool because, as you were saying, this makes it not a pyramid. If it was a pyramid, you would focus on the person that is in the 22%, not on the person that is in the 3%. But like you need these side points, you have to focus on the little people as well.
Correct, and that makes it super nice because, like, you see them grow. And
and it's a community.
It's
like
really
you get together with everyone.
Yeah.
And so the people that are already in ranks are together with the people that are starting, and that motivates them also to grow. And it makes this community of just people growing and everyone taking care of each other, the small and the big ones.
Correct, and that's also like an amazing thing about the company, that like their values. When I went to Turkey in the golden trip, there was, the people that were golden, like me in that moment. That is, you just mean that you have the 2 leaders and 10,000 points, right? But there were people that was executive boss. So they treat
with everyone.
Yeah, they treat everyone the same. They gave us the same hotel to everyone, the same tours, everything. They treat us all the same, and that's also very smart from them, because you start knowing,
visualizing what you can accomplish.
Yeah, and knowing them.
Yeah.
When I met Alejandra Fernandez, which she's like the boss director, number one in Farmasi, and I saw, that, okay, she's not any different than me. I can do what she's doing. I just need to work harder and a little bit more of time.
Yeah.
But that really, I really like. Well, besides the golden, after bronze, you have 1 leader and the 5,000 points. The side points,
you get $1,000.
You get another $1,000. Then with golden, you get $2,000. You just need the 2 directors and 10,000 points. With platinum, you need 20,000 points and 4 leaders in your organization.
And you make $4,000.
Yes, and with emerald, it's 40,000 points and 8 leaders, and you make this one came in my last payment, and I was so happy. $10,000 bonus. I love that.
Okay, 8 leaders.
Yes.
That's what you have to work for.
Then is diamond, which is the position I'm currently at, and it's 60,000 points minimum, and 12 directors, and then title points, which comes here a little bit more tricky, because each leader in your team provides a different point in a different title point. So a director gives you one point, but a bronze director gives you 1.5, a golden gives you 2, and then that makes you really work, because you want your organization to grow and be successful, because if they're successful, means you are successful.
Exactly.
So I need everyone to become bronze, golden, platinum,
She wants you to grow. I want my people to grow, so trust me, we're not going to leave anyone behind.
Exactly, because besides that we care about you, is that we need to do it in terms of growing. All right. So yes, right
Also,
now
don't get scared with the 60,000 points, 40,000 points. Those points come
they
with
really
everything. They just come together with all the team that keeps on growing, and you're gonna have the people that are really working it, and are gonna bring other people in, and other people in, and more people are gonna just add to those points.
like my last month I closed in almost 200,000 points. So,
imagine.
and like I don't have like 1,000 people under me, you know, it's just like 200 something. So it's truly amazing. Anyway, there's gonna be a video explaining the whole compensation plan more in detail. But my goal is obviously executive
Boss.
because we need to get just 30 leaders, all right?
And $500,000 in bonus.
$500,000.
Yeah, that's.
You know how many arepas I have to sell in my restaurant to make that kind of money?
How many earrings I have to sell for that?
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, here is all these incentives we were just telling you and the bonuses. When you become bronze, besides the bonus, it gives you a leadership academy in Miami. They bring you to Miami to like a private leadership course with the corporate leaders in like actually not people doing the MLM, but the corporate, like the director, owners, all this. Then in Golden, you go to Turkey, and it's not just like you think it's like a work trip, but it really is lots of fun. The only day that felt kind of like work was the day that we went to the factory. And I love it. To me, it was like
imagine
amazing.
You go to Turkey and you get to see the lab where they make all of these, which it's beautiful. Just not only beautiful. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
You see this lab. You see all those products being made with artificial intelligence. Like
it's amazing.
It's really cool.
It's amazing. Well, then when you hit platinum, they give you the convention experience. This year was in Vegas. It was amazing. And in 2025, it's going to be in Miami. Then when you hit Emerald, there's a luxury Europe trip. Last year was to Italy. This 2025 is going to be to Paris. And then the luxury trip that I'm leaving in 3 days to Maldives.
Congratulations, friend. You deserve it.
You're coming next year.
I'm coming next year.
All right. That being said, he's all this kind of. This was the bathrobe I was telling you. Oh my God.
Okay.
You're gonna get at some point when you become a director.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my God. They give you some.
Super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super nice presents.
Yes, and then the 10 ways to earn. With the welcome program, they give you products. The online commissions, which are 50%. The profit, that is the 50% that you sell. Like if you buy the inventory and you put it in a retail, let's say you put it in a nail salon, the products, you can buy them at 50% and sell them in the full price. The team building bonus, which is
$60 every 3 people.
Yes, and that goes infinity.
It's infinity. So every 3 people you get $60.
Yeah, and really that really adds up. The 25% up to the 25%.
The personal bonus, that is like a cashback. Basically, like as many points as you end up at the end of the month, you have a percentage that is equivalent to those points, and that's what you get back from your personal, from what you have bought and from what you have sold from your link.
Correct. Then is the group bonus, all right, which is the commissions
that you get from each person.
Yeah.
The commission that you get from each person that is direct to you.
Mm-hmm. And the leadership bonus, which is amazing because it goes up under 7 generations that you make from those leaders in the 25, 22, and 18%. Then is the car allowance, which you receive
monthly
allowance of since you become golden, and then keeps going up for like $300 to $750.
But it's cash, so you can actually buy groceries with it. If that's what you want.
It's not that it's just for your car. You use it for whatever you want.
Yeah.
The cash bonus is earn one-time cash bonus when you achieve a director title or above. Those are the bonus that we just explained. and the experiences, which we cannot wait to see you guys.
I'm going
there.
to Turkey.
Yeah, you are.
I'm going to Turkey.
You are to Turkey, and all
I need 2 directors under me to go to Turkey.
I'm sure you'll get them. You have good people in your team. I'm sure.
I will.
I'm sure Vero will his director. So.
Yeah, and Ale.
And Ale, yes.
Those are my 2.
All right. Well, here in the website, you have all these videos that explain each bonuses. You can see them. You can go and watch them, or in our compensation plan video, you can also check them in detail. But here is one of like my favorites, which is the team building bonus, which is that every 3.
You think it's only $60, but once you start seeing the 60 plus 60 plus 60, it really like grows your check.
Yes. Basically, yes. It's all like in the beginning sounds a little bit overwhelming and confusing. The first time that I saw these numbers, I was like, what is this?
It's a lot, but I feel like there's something for everyone. If you are already in pharmacy and you're starting out, definitely contact your leader, and she can help you like kind of strategize so you can get the best you can with this compensation plan, because I know it's a lot and it's hard to understand it. And if you're not in pharmacy yet, we can definitely like explain you a little better depending on what you do. I think the best thing is to know what do you do, so you can strategize around what do you do, because this type of business adapts to whatever you're doing. It's not that you have to now stop what you're doing and start this and have to take half of your day and you cannot continue with what you're doing. No. You adapt it to your way of life. You adapt it to anything that you have around it. If you are a stay-at-home mom, if you go to an office, if you travel a lot, you can do this from your phone. So
you travel a lot, and you've been doing an amazing
and I do it from my phone. I'm actually going skiing on Friday, on 2 days.
Oh my God.
In 2 days, I'm going skiing for 5 days, and I'm still gonna be working. I'm still gonna be making money, but from the mountain.
I love it. Made from Maldives.
That's the idea of having businesses like this.
I know.
Exactly the idea.
I know. Well, thank you for trusting me and coming to my team. I'm really happy to work with one of my best friends, because it's like
I'm so happy to be doing this with you.
This is like amazing, because you can really, if pharmacy wouldn't happen, they're probably not been working together and seeing each other as much as we're seeing each other now. So
we do different type of businesses.
Yes.
So we see each other because we're friends, but the amount that we see each other every week and the amount that we talk daily.
We talk daily, and
It's
they're
amazing.
like, I see her, and then I call like, okay, we've been talking an hour back.
We're talking all the time, so it's amazing. If you have friends, invite them. Don't be scared.
Yeah.
It's the best to work with your best friends. I'm telling you, like,
and
it's
your
the best.
family too.
And my family too. My first director is gonna be my cousin.
I
so
love
that's
that.
Really,
I
really
love
nice.
that. Well, thank you so much for watching this capsule, and we can't wait to have you in our team. Bye bye.